Fitness Rant. Dumb fuck biomechanics ideas that refuse to die. You gotta go ass to grass, bruh. Am I allowed to let the grass grow? I'm assuming we've mown the grass and it's not that kind of really fast growing grass that means my squat can go this far and I fucking nailed it. Also, how high is my ass? Does it count if I prolapse? I've got hemorrhoids, but no one can take the squat from me. Now you might think I'm joking, but that's actually not that far off the ridiculousness that is the suggestion that everyone should squat ass to motherfucking grass. But bruh, babies do it. We all could squat as babies. Why can't we do it now? You gotta get that low, get that baby low. Yes, but babies have a head that is like 97% of their mass. They're literally almost a caricature of their head with some stuff attached. Limbs are tiny. Their ratios are stupid. Center of mass barely moves, whatever the fuck they do. Mainly because it's all in their stupidly large head. And if you think any of that applies to an adult, I really want to question the kind of adults you've been hanging out with. Boy, you gotta get a wide grip for a wide back. It's a narrow grip for a thick back. So I'm going super wide with this grip. How wide should I go? Like this wide? Wider. This wide? Wider. Like this wide? Nah, you gotta get wider. I can't fucking get wider. Do you want to get wide or not? I do so many wide grips, I can barely fit through fucking doors. Range of movement? This far. I'm also pretty sure that the only reason people think that the narrow grip gives them a thick back is because the range of movement you can actually use on this bar is this. Oh, because I'm in the fucking way. So the only thing people then start doing is they just lean back. Now, that hasn't occurred to you that that's mainly spinal erector work, and that might be the thing giving you the thicker middle of the back. Well, I don't know what to tell you. In other words, this has fuck all to do with your grip and everything to do with that caterpillar spine you've been doing. Good mornings. How can we take a perfectly good hinge movement and put the weight in the dumbest fucking place we could think of? Could I place it on my neck, do you think? Yes, great plan, stick it there. I'd love nothing more than for the only thing to be stopping 100 kilos from smashing into the back of my skull to be two awkwardly placed wrists and my cervical spine. Didn't need RDLs anyway, let's stick them on the old neck. Banded RDLs. This one's for Mr. Hoffman. Perhaps if I do an RDL with a band around my hip that's trying to pull me into extension, I'll have a constant challenge for the glutes and hip extensors. Great thinking, that sounds like a wonderful plan. I like what you've done there. Except for the fact that that band now has a greater amount of leverage over your ankle than your hip. In other words, if we were trying to pull down a tree, we'd lasso a thing round the top of it and pull on it, and that fucker would fall this way. So when we stick that band around the hip and it wants to pull you in that direction, it's actually just gonna pull you over. So, you have two solutions to this. Either you use such a pathetically lightweight that it basically does fuck all, or if you do use a band with some pull to it, the greatest challenge will actually be to your tibialis anterior, a muscle I know you're all very, very interested in growing. I, for one, always find myself commenting on the sexiness of the front of someone's shin. Almost the only way you can make this move worse is if you decided, I'm gonna stick it around the neck and pull on that. Glorious, we've got even more leverage over the ankle joint now. Those tibialis anteriors are gonna be sexy swole now, and bonus points, I get to be choked. Banded RDLs, a waste of your time unless you want sexy shins, in which case, have the fuck at it. By the way, this is only scratching the surface. There's a whole host of shitty exercises that lots of people do. We'll get into those later. For now though, if you've got any exercises that you see people do that you just go, what the fuck is that? Hit me with them in the comments. Rant out!